Thank you so much for your time being on our YouTube channel. Where are you from?
I'm from France.
France.
And I'm from the U.S.
Of U.S. and France. To Paris or which part?
In the southeast, like very, very small town, about 2 hours south of Lyon.
Oh, okay. And how about you? Where in
The
U.S.?
state of North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you guys the first time in Japan?
For me, my third, and for him.
For me, first time, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now have taking like a vacation and you came here. It's not a
Yeah.
working.
We both work online,
Oh.
and we're visiting France this summer in Tokyo,
Uh-huh.
spending 2 months there. But we do work and travel at the same time,
Yeah.
Oh, so you can work anywhere,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
May I ask what kind of like work?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a travel blogger.
Oh,
So I do
blogger.
travel blogging and photography.
if-
Yeah, similar, not YouTube, but
Okay.
I do writing and social
If you
media.
wanna to share your
Oh.
like a page or something, you
Yeah,
can
sure.
show it to the
Oh,
camera
okay.
if you like.
My blog is called Bucket with Spree, and you can find me on that. Yeah.
Okay. So you're traveling like a world, basically? or-
Yeah, we've been nomads for about 8+ years and been traveling for over 10.
Almost 10?
So yeah, we don't really have any home base, so we just live in different countries and slow travel. And yeah, so now we're
Wow.
in Japan for 2.5 months, and we don't really know where we're going to be going after, but yeah, we kind of just plan
Yeah.
short term.
Sounds so interesting and fun, and
Yeah.
I'm so jealous. That kind of life. So you
Yeah,
both
well,
working in the
very
same
great.
like a project? and-
No, I have a small company in France, and we make glasses, sunglasses,
Actually, those,
gaming
yeah.
glasses, and blue light glasses for screens. Since we work on computers all the time, it's a product that we made for ourselves. Yeah.
So those are one of them.
I see. But still, you can work online.
Yes,
Like-
exactly. Yeah.
It's so good.
Online is where it's at.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you said this is the third time in Japan.
Yes, yeah.
And when was the first time? And what was the
yeah.
like motivation at the time to come to Japan?
Well, so the previous 2 times I've been to Japan were solo trips. So it was last April, my first time, and I just spent 10 days. And then I was here in February for a month solo, and just traveling around, taking it easy, working and visiting at my own pace, and yeah, no pressure. And so I'm back this time thanks to a house sit that I found in Tokyo, and yeah, just gonna hang out again, explore, blog about Japan, and yeah, enjoy. We love it here, so.
So all three times happened in 1 year, kind of.
Yeah,
Within
all
a
in
year
1
you
year.
visited.
Yeah.
But she had been talking about Japan for a long time
A
before.
long time, yeah. So yeah, and then after my first trip last year, I was really hooked, and I was just looking for ways to get back, and yeah, so I really feel great here, and yeah, I don't want to leave.
But the first time when you came here, what did you have like a specific like a target or something you want to do this kind of thing?
Yeah, I wanted to have the traditional kind of, I don't know, the immersion, just to wander locally, and I didn't really care about, seeing the top things to do or see that much. I just wanted to do a real local sento and onsen, eat all the amazing food I could. So I made like a food checklist, and like every time I went out, I would find something new to eat. Yeah, just kind of wander and go at my own pace and not really be rushed to anything. And of course, I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan, so I've always been
Nintendo.
Nintendo. So that was like my first stop in Tokyo. After I got there, I went straight to Nintendo and just like geeked out over all the Legend of Zelda stuff.
And did you feel some culture shock or surprising things experienced or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure plenty, but it's my third time now, so I feel like I'm not as shocked anymore.
Right.
But if I were to think back to my first 2 times here, I think it was just how cute really everything is not like a stereotype, like the slurping of the noodles, just how polite the Japanese are. Oh my goodness, just how, really authentic and traditional and ancient and culturally and historically rich and beautiful. Like it just, it really blew me away. day.
And one of the things, since it's my first time, is like the struggle to order food, because we chose to be in a, I don't know, maybe a more local neighborhood. So every restaurant doesn't necessarily have an English translation for things. So it's pretty interesting, and it forces interactions, because to order we kind of look at, okay, this person has something that looks interesting, maybe we can have that. We just point or something like this.
And everybody helps us out.
Yeah, people
So
are
nice.
so friendly and trying to be helpful,
Yeah.
even though we don't necessarily understand each other, but with signs and everything, it works out.
Which like a local like a city or places did you go?
Well, right now we're staying in Juso, and just
Oh,
yeah, so a little bit north of Osaka.
Right,
and
right.
We're really like the only kind of foreigners we see, which is nice. So we're now in downtown, I guess, area. So more English is around and stuff. But yeah, so we're staying there just for 2 weeks, and then we'll move on. We're not quite sure, but in between now and the sit in Tokyo, we need to find somewhere. And
Probably explore Kyoto.
yeah, maybe. I would really like to go to the coast, but we don't have that much time to spend a few days. So trying to see what's doable with our schedule.
So basically, as a prefecture, mostly in Tokyo and Osaka, that kind of area.
Yes, and I went down to Hiroshima in February, and that was really amazing. But the weather in February wasn't amazing for exploring, and I've also been mainly to just the top cities. So Hiroshima, Osaka, Kyoto, Uji was really wonderful, and then Tokyo and around Tokyo. So Hakone, Fuji, Kawaguchiko.
That time, that place is like a ryokan and stuff. Did you stay in ryokan?
And not when I was in Hakone, in a ryokan. No, I just stayed in like a budget hostel accommodation. But I made sure to like go hiking to Mount Kintoki and then go in the onsen and just really enjoy the area.
How do you like it? Is that
Yeah, I love
enjoying?
it. Yeah, one of the things that Brie was saying was how people are so welcoming, and it is not just a thing. It's so surprising. Like just yesterday, we were walking in the rain, and we didn't have an umbrella. And all of a sudden, Brie looks up, and there was this older lady that just came by her to shelter her, just randomly like this. I mean, it's something that has never happened to us anywhere we've been in the world.
It was so sweet.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Because she just didn't want me to get rained on, so she held out her umbrella.
Oh, and walk
and
together.
So,
And
yeah, so we did, and I looked at her and I was like, "Oh my gosh, arigatou gozaimasu!" And we started laughing because I couldn't say much more than that. But
And it's
it
just
was
a tiny
really
example, but it's
Right,
really
right.
striking how Japanese are really
thoughtful,
respectful
and,
with us.
yeah, polite. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it's a very cliche question, but do you like Japanese food?
Oh yeah, I love Japanese food. Yeah, I've tried quite a bit, but I have so much more to discover. So I don't think the only thing I wouldn't really eat is the octopus balls. I know Osakans love that. But yeah, I try not to eat any squid or octopus. But other than that, like I pretty much eat everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you?
Yeah, same. And since she's been here before, she's making me try the
Yeah.
different specialties. And
Yeah, we had gyukatsu last night.
that was incredible.
Yeah. Okonomiyaki, of course. Soba, I love soba. Yeah, just a lot. But there's so much, again. So much that we don't know, so.
Right.
if we can figure out what to order, we order it.
Right. Yeah.
Have you been to other Asian countries?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just came from Vietnam, and before that we were in Thailand. And last year we were in Taiwan. So, yeah. India, we also lived for a year in Nepal. In Kathmandu. So
That was actually the beginning of our travels.
Yeah, that was
the first year where
How was the life there? Living in
so different.
living
Yeah,
there.
so different, but incredible. Ancient and spiritual and just,
also a big culture shock. You were talking about that earlier. Like, it was the first time we were going abroad in a country that was so different than our own.
especially
And
to
so
live there.
The first few days were like, you get overwhelmed with like smells, noise, and different things that you're not used to.
I see.
And then after a while, you kind of crave it, like you miss it if you don't have this experience.
Yeah.
And Brie just went back to Nepal. She went back actually.
Yeah, So we moved there in 2015 and we stayed for a year and we haven't been back since. So for my 30th birthday in August, I went for a month solo just to visit old friends, and I went trekking on my own, and it was just, it was good. It felt like going home, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
So.
Yeah, especially I just imagine those areas are very unique, like a scent.
Yes,
Yeah,
all
smell.
senses. Yeah,
Yeah.
completely wild.
I
Sets
think-
all of your senses on fire, really. Yeah.
I see.
So nice, though.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
It was very
Thank you
kind.
so
Thank you.
much.
I hope
so
it's
much.
valuable for the channel.
It is.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for your time being on our YouTube channel. Where are you from?
We're from Belgium.
Belgium. So Brussels,
Yeah.
We're Brussels, exactly.
okay.
Brussels is the capital city.
capital city.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. So both you're from Brussels too?
No, he's also from Belgium.
Oh,
Yeah,
Belgium
yeah.
too.
Both, yes.
Oh, okay.
We're married.
Yeah.
I see. Good. And so you're here as a traveler,
Yes,
a
indeed.
tourist.
Yes, we arrived 5 days ago. We started with Tokyo. We stayed there for like around 2 days and a half or 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah, 3 days and a half, and then we came here to Osaka
Ah.
to visit as well, and then we'll go to Kyoto, come back to Tokyo, and then go back Belgium.
Oh, so in total, like 2 weeks or something?
Yeah, a little bit less than 2 weeks. We'll around 10 days,
Ah,
10, 11 days. Yes.
I see. So far, how do you like it in
We
Japan?
really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's my dream to come here.
Yes, it's his
Really.
dream, definitely.
Oh,
It was his
really?
dream, Yeah.
Yeah.
He's super passionate about manga culture,
And
Japanese
Japan
culture.
Yeah.
So that's
okay.
why we came here, and so far it's really wonderful. Like super different. Tokyo from Osaka, really different, but as wonderful. I mean, both cities are really so many things to discover, to see, to taste, of course, for the food. So yeah, it's really nice.
Okay. So you went to Akihabara then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe that is the main focus for you, or is
Yeah,
not? Or?
it's a good place for otaku.
Culture. And
But
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, we went to Akihabara, but it wasn't the main focus in the sense that we were. There were so many things that we were a bit like overwhelmed by the place. Even for him, we were looking for book off.
Book off?
Yeah, book off, but it was closed, so we were looking for specific things, and we were like, that's not exactly what we wanted, but it was really interesting to see it. Yeah.
So you want to buy
Manga,
manga
yes,
book?
yes.
yeah, manga book.
I see.
More book than figurine.
And you like Doraemon? Or?
Oh,
Because you wear it.
Yeah, it's true. But it's not particular. It's not popular in Belgium. But I know it's important in the manga culture in Japan. So I take one. But my favorite is
Naruto.
Naruto. Yeah.
Wow. So you like also Japanese manga?
Yeah, I do, really.
Is there like a special like a moment, specific moment, or like you can think of? Yeah,
I
when
would
you
say
receive.
I would say that when we went, I don't remember the name of the place. We were.
That's okay.
It was in Tokyo, but it was like a super small town, a bit hipster. Like there was a lot of food and things.
Shimokitazawa?
Yeah.
Yes, it was that. It was that.
Oh, yeah?
And it was really like super typical and simple at the same time, because in Tokyo everything is super big, and it felt as I was saying sometimes a bit overwhelming, and there it was just like, I don't know, it was really, I kind of felt like I was I don't know, I was really feeling the culture in another way, if I can say that, less so I really enjoyed that city, and here as well. Here it's calmer than it is in Tokyo, and it feels good because we can talk with people, whereas in Tokyo people were really like running and super focused on things that they were doing. So I have to say that I feel I have a particular feeling for Osaka so far. So
Yeah. And this afternoon we walk.
we got lost.
And we saw a a baseball game.
Yes.
Oh, you watch it?
Yeah, it was a training for like children or young people. But we were just watching over the wall, and it was really nice just to see life going on. So yes, that's what I wanted to say with the. I already forgot the name. The hipster city, if I can say that.
Shimokitazawa.
It was less touristic, and then it felt like, okay, I'm seeing real people living their life, and it was really nice.
Yeah, Shimokitazawa is really popular for the younger, like a 20 or 30s people, and I think they have their own like a culture there. I think.
Yeah,
and,
it was really that. It was really like a. Yeah, I don't know, small streets, and everyone was looking super cool, and you know, it was really, I kind of felt like it was a bit like a movie, but in a simple way at the same time. I don't know if it makes sense.
Maybe that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay. But how did you end up with going that area?
My husband is my super guide, touristic guide.
Oh,
He
so
did a
you
lot
knew
of
about the
research.
place?
I make research to look some good place.
I see.
And also go out of the main streets and the main places. So he tried to look for less known places where we could discover something else than what we usually see.
Is there the next target, next city you're interested in going?
Tomorrow we will go to Nara.
Yes. Super touristic as well.
Yeah. Right. So you want to feed deer?
But we think next time we come back to Japan, we prefer more nature, more historical
Indeed.
stuff, and less touristic. But Hiroshima is
It's
touristic
super
too,
known
but
as well. But
maybe to go to Hokkaido too, and
Okinawa,
and
the other side.
But more.
This time.
To see another Japan, because I think each localization propose a new Japan.
They have their own style.
It feels like it's each place. I mean, so far we've visited just 2 places, but it feels like each places is even like within Tokyo. It's not always. It's not the same. It's really. I mean, in Belgium, it's really a small country, and it's kind of divided in 2. But wherever you will go, it's pretty much similar, I would say, depending if, of course, there is big cities, but like if you skip big cities, it's pretty much you will find the same Belgium, if I can say that, more or less. Here, everywhere you go, even like in the way that people are dressed, it's really like kind of specific, if I can say that, and you feel a different vibe. It's really interesting.
That's interesting.
The culture of Japan is very very rich.
Yes, it's really. We appreciate it a lot.
I'm glad that you could feel that way too. Okay, so then the Japanese food, did you find something new you didn't know?
The little things that really like with spikes.
Uni?
Is it?
Like
urchin? Sorry?
Sea urchin?
Oh yes, exactly this. Urchin.
We tasted
yesterday at the fish market.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Really good taste.
The sashimi. We do have sashimis, of course, in Belgium, but the taste was nothing compared to what we already had in Belgium. It was really like, even like after we ate 30 minutes later, we still had the taste in the mouth. It was really like
quality of tuna.
It was so good.
Impressive.
It was really good. We also discovered the bowls. It's specific to Dontonbori, I think. The octopus
inside.
Yes, indeed.
Takoyaki.
But we tasted that in Tokyo, and as we know that it is like a specific dish, we have to taste it here. But that was also really new. Yesterday we tasted the wagyu beef, like with an egg on the top. I mean, it was on the top, but it was really really good, that one.
And tonight we will go to taste a new thing.
Okonomiyaki?
Okonomiyaki.
Yes,
Oh.
we will taste that.
Like a pancake.
Yes, like a pancake. That's what I was looking for. But also, we also tasted so there is a strawberry in the middle, and it's kind of divided in 2. It's a pastry. It's sweet, but I don't know what's the name. It was
Daifuku?
Yes, daifuku. Exactly.
So good.
That was so good. Super
Sweet
elastic.
and
It was
elastic.
really
Like the
It's a mochi outside,
yeah,
rice
yeah,
cake
exactly,
outside.
exactly. Yeah, we tasted that, and so far we enjoyed everything. Is there a thing that I didn't like? No.
Yakitori.
Oh yes, the yakitori was so good as well. We tasted different type of yakitoris, and it was even with the mushrooms, it was really good.
You have a very a keen eyes to look at things.
That's right. That's nice. Yeah, I hope it's going to be good for the video.
Yeah, because it's very specific and describing and
Okay. I'm looking
it's so
for
nice.
Yeah.
Well, but thank you so much for your time.
It was a pleasure. Thank
Yeah.
you. It's interesting to discuss this as well. So
Okay,
thank you.
great. Okay, thank you so much for your time being with us on our YouTube channel. Where are you from?
Australia.
Sydney.
Sydney. Okay. So you're here as a tourist?
Yeah.
Okay. First time in Japan or?
My second time or
My
first
first
time?
time.
Oh, how do you like it so far?
Oh, it's awesome. It's so good. It's so different from Australia. Yeah,
I see. So you said this is the second time?
Yeah.
When was the first time?
Probably about 8 years ago came and it was probably about March. It was different. It was really cold when we came, so it's nice to come back in the summer. And
I see. So a little bit earlier season
Yeah,
you came.
yeah.
So then you saw like a sakura, like a cherry
a
blossom?
little bit too early for
Too
it.
early?
We went to Disneyland and there was
okay.
some there, but other than that, not really that many around. So yeah, kind of missed it, which was a shame.
The first time, the main focus was on going to Disneyland, or?
No, it's just just a holiday, but we just spent a day in Disneyland. And, yeah.
And then where else did you go?
We did Tokyo, and then we went to Kyoto, and then Hiroshima. Yeah.
So and this time, where are you going? You just got here a couple of days ago, you said, right?
So this time we're here for a few days, and tomorrow we'll go to Tokyo, then to Matsumoto because we want to go see the mountains, and then down to Kyoto.
Oh, so you flew into Osaka?
Yeah.
Oh, I see,
Yeah.
I see. And so for 2 days ago, you said?
Yeah,
Where did you go in this area?
Shinsekai? Is that
Shinsekai,
right?
where the tower is?
Yes, yeah, I think so. We did that.
Tsutenkaku.
We've done like the Dotonbori.
Dotonbori. Maybe you had some expectation before coming to Japan, and maybe you felt a little different from what you was expected. That kind of, yeah. The feeling gap if you have.
I didn't really expect anything. This is
Oh, you didn't?
travel was more to Neil's thing, but I didn't really expect too much. I was just hoping to come see and
Just let's go.
see what it was like, and then it's awesome. It's like it's just such a sick place. Like the way Japan is in Osaka. It's just such a different way of life. Like it's like a smoother. Like you guys have got you've nailed a lot of things that like obviously Australia still has to do. Like you see things here and you think, man, why doesn't Australia do that?
Yeah.
But yeah, the heritage is beautiful. The people are so nice. There's not a spare space anywhere. Like you think, this would just be like a little alleyway with nothing in it, and then you walk down and there's like 10 bars and a couple of restaurants and like some shops. Like, it's just so cool.
So it was easy to get into those like restaurants or bars and.
Yeah, pretty easy to find, and just kind of you can basically walk into anywhere, and it's good. It's nice to try new things anyway.
Okay, in Matsumoto, so you picked at the place. Is there any like a reason for it?
Yeah, just to go to the mountains. We really want to see the beautiful mountains and just kind of get out of the busy cities and be a bit more in nature.
I see.
Yeah.
How about Japanese food? You have eaten before the Japanese food in Australia?
Yeah, we have definitely more in like recent years. I've had more as well, and like really like it. So it's nice to come here and just like actually have it for real. But more in the last years. and it's good. Like it's pretty easy to get access to Japanese food in Australia as well.
Yeah, when you go to a Japanese restaurant in Australia, they have you think, oh wow, they've got a lot here, and then when you come here, we realise that Australia only probably has about 10% of the actual meals that you guys have, and there's so much more things to try here as well. And then, yeah, once I heard about the fried chicken, I was pretty.
Oh, fried chicken.
Yeah, the fried chicken did it for me for sure as well. I was like, yeah, we can get it from here for sure.
Also, I heard like whiskey is pretty cheaper here than Australia.
Oh, wow.
Or
It's cheaper.
Yeah,
Australia's ridiculous.
Terrible.
I see.
Australia's so expensive for like anything. So yeah, the whiskey, all of it, much cheaper here.
It's better too.
So you like drinking?
I'd say
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Well, I can have a few drinks. We'll go out for some drinks.
Have you tried like a Japanese sake and
I have years
those
ago.
things?
Yeah, I
You
haven't had
yet.
one here yet. I'm a bit more of a beer drinker.
beers?
So I've been on beers, which has been so good. Yeah, and they've been a whole lot cheaper in Australia, which is nice. So yeah, that's been good.
Have you ever been to other Asian countries?
A lot.
Yeah, been to a few.
Really?
Yeah, we've done Bali a bunch of times, Thailand, Singapore, Hong Kong and Macau.
Wow.
I've done the Philippines.
I've done Malaysia, Borneo.
Where?
Borneo?
Did you feel the difference between those countries and Japan?
100%. Like
Yeah,
it's like
100%.
those places are sometimes a little bit chaotic, whereas I think Japan's very organized and yeah.
Yeah, and clean. Very clean, yeah.
I see.
Yeah, I think there's a big difference when you go to some of those countries. I mean, Singapore and Japan are quite similar in ways. Hong Kong and Japan are quite similar, but then places like Macau is just a different kind of place completely to anywhere. And then, I think Malaysia was really nice. So that was really cool. I like Malaysia. I went to Sarawak over there. Small islands in Borneo as well, and that was probably like the most different place I've ever seen in my life. It was very cool.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
worries.
It was so nice talking.